What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. First video today. And one of my followers, man, had a real good conversation. My boy Ali, put me on game about the HBO video I dropped yesterday about AT&T, acquiring HBO from Time Warner. It's still pending in the future of boxing. So if you didn't see that video I dropped last night, it's the last video I dropped before this one last night. Wanted me to speak on Keith Thurman sparring in the streets of Nepal. I think that's what it's called. It's it's in South Asia, and he recently did get married there. I looked that up, looked on his Facebook verified page and like page, and he got married to this lady, and he was seen sparring in the streets of Nepal, and the guy that looked like he was sparring was this guy right here. It looked like him. I'm not saying it was him, but it looked just like this guy, and He's been out the country for a minute, I think. Or unless he's been going back and forth. But he was in the gym sparring, I think, before he went over there. And he looked a little bit heavy. And he's enjoying himself, man. He really is. I don't know what type of shape he's getting in over there. I know Dan Birmingham, his trainer, has other fighters like Egglin Cherry that he's training. So I don't know how hard is Keith Thurman training. And I don't know if he literally wants to, come back this year. It look like his elbow is okay if he out there sparring and playing. Sparring with no headgear, just in some dirt road, some bullshit. And that's it. No, that's some shit that anybody that's a Keith Thurman fan or a defender of Keith Thurman, you can't defend that shit right there. He needs to be getting ready at least for a December return in the tune-up fight. And then next year he can fight Earl Spencer sometime in February or March. But now that's just reckless. One thing that's reckless about it that I haven't heard too many people speak on is sparring without headgear on. You a guy that been injured twice in the last 2 years, and you out here sparring without headgear. What else can you say, man? This guy is truly a clown. And I just I don't know what to say. Just leaves you speechless sometimes, man. With some of these boxers, Paulie was sparring somebody and got hurt trying to spar without headgear, like you above wearing headgear. Smart fighters don't do that. And for Keith, this look bad, man. As far as Earl Spence, man, he been out the country in Nepal back and forth. He been there. He ain't been trying to do nothing. He got married, and I guess he's just trying to celebrate and trying to take in his wife's culture. While the boxing world waits. But the bad thing about it is it's not like this guy's been fighting 4 times a year or even 2 times a year. He's been fighting 1 time a year for the last 2 years. So next year, realistically, he should be fighting 4 times in each quarter of the year. And a lot of people, I don't know, man, he's just getting comfortable. I think he's comfortable in his role. He used to be hungry. He used to, really want to fight everybody. Earl Spencer's that new hungry lion. And, I don't know if he wants to fight Earl Spence, man. I'm really starting to doubt that right now. I understand that he's enjoying himself, enjoying his new culture, wife culture and doing all that stuff. But it don't look like he ready to come back. And if you're ready to come back, and you train in Florida, you hitting the road, the road rolling right now. You training, you sparring, you can get a comeback fight in December, turn around fighting March or February or April at the latest. And get the ball rolling. But I don't know where his mind is in boxing no more, man. He's a strange dude. I just don't know where his mind is no more, man. I love to see him speak out on something and say something, or speak out on Earl Spence, or call him out, say I'm coming. He been going tit for tat a little bit with Earl, but I don't know if he really want that fight right now, man. I'm not saying he can't win. I just don't know if he want it, but we'll see what happens. We gone.